Imagine this. You wake up, check your bank account, and boom, your life savings just vanished. No, you didn't spend it all on bad investments or simping for OnlyFans models. You just got heisted. And now you're sitting there, staring at your screen like, how the hell did they do that? Well, today we're talking about people who actually pulled it off. Real-life Ocean's 11 type shit. Some used brute force, some used genius-level IQ, and some just walked out like they owned the place. Alright, let's get into the craziest real-life heists that actually worked. And if you think robbing a bank is hard, just wait till you hear about how the Mona Lisa got stolen. Alright, so back in 1911, this Italian dude named Vincenzo Peruggia woke up one day and thought, you know what, I'm just gonna take the Mona Lisa. And guess what? He did. No high-tech gadgets, no explosives, no Mission Impossible shit. Dude literally walked into the Louvre, put on a white smock to look like a museum worker, took the Mona Lisa off the wall, hid it under his clothes, and walked out. That's it. That's the heist. And the Louvre. They didn't even realize it was missing for over 24 hours. Like, imagine someone stealing your girl and you don't notice for a whole ass day. That's the Louvre in 1911. And the best part? This man kept the Mona Lisa under his freaking bed for 2 years. His genius plan? Sell it to Italy because he thought it belonged there. Yeah, he got caught immediately. But plot twist. His crime actually made the Mona Lisa famous. Before the theft, just another painting. After, most famous painting in the world. Moral of the story, sometimes crime really does pay, just not for you. It's 1971 in London. A group of thieves decide they want to rob a Lloyd's bank. But instead of walking in with guns like some amateurs, they rented a shop 2 buildings away, spent months digging a tunnel under the bank, and popped up inside the vault like freaking moles. Over 3 million stolen, no alarms, no broken doors, just gone. And then, poof! The British government covered it up. Why? Because rumors started spreading that some high-ranking government officials had dirty secrets stored in the vault. Maybe they were hiding nudes, maybe some wild-ass conspiracy shit, who knows? But the media got slapped with a D notice, meaning they legally weren't allowed to report on it. Imagine robbing a bank, and the government is so embarrassed, they just pretend it didn't happen. Now that's next-level crime. Okay, so some dudes break into a warehouse near Heathrow Airport. They think they're gonna find some cash. Instead, they find gold bars. Like 100 million worth of gold bars. Now, any sane person would be like, holy shit, we just hit the jackpot. But these guys, they had one tiny problem. What the hell do you do with 3.5 tons of stolen gold? You can't just walk into a pawn shop like, hey, you take gold bars? So they started melting it down, mixing it with the other metals to make it untraceable. And it worked, until one of them started running his mouth. Because rule number 1 of robbing people, shut the hell up. The police started connecting dots, and before long, the whole crew got busted. But here's the crazy part. To this day, most of the gold is still missing. Like somewhere out there are literal millions of dollars worth of gold just sitting, waiting to be found. And no, this is not me telling you to go dig in random places. But if you do, and you find some, hit me up. Alright, now we're getting into legendary territory. This dude, D.B. Cooper, casually gets on a plane, orders a drink, and then hands the flight attendant a note. She thinks he's hitting on her. Until she reads it. It says, "I have a bomb." Man literally hijacks the entire plane, demands $200,000 in cash, and forces them to land to refuel. Then, after they take off again, my guy just parachutes out of the plane and vanishes. Like, straight up disappears. The FBI went insane trying to find him. No body, no parachute, nothing. And to this day, D.B. Cooper has never been found. Some people say he died, some say he's still out there. But one thing's for sure, this is the only unsolved skyjacking case in US history. My man finessed the entire country and dipped. Alright, this one is borderline conspiracy. So, in World War II, the Nazis were looting the hell out of Europe. Gold art, diamonds, you name it, they stole it. But when Germany started losing the war, they had a problem. Where the hell do we hide all this treasure? And rumor has it, they loaded a secret train full of gold and riches and sent it deep into the mountains of Poland. And then, the train disappeared. No records, no proof, just rumors. For decades, treasure hunters have been digging, scanning, and searching for this so-called Nazi gold train. And some say it's still out there, buried somewhere, waiting to be found. Because apparently, the Nazis were so good at hiding stolen shit, even they couldn't find it again. So, what did we learn today? If you're gonna steal, go big, or, just dush in. The best crimes are the ones where no one even realizes they've been robbed. If you ever find Nazi gold, don't tell a damn soul. And most importantly, crime doesn't pay. Except when it does. But you didn't hear that from me. Alright, that's it for today's history of crime. Which one of these heists blew your mind the most? Drop your favorite in the comments. And if you ever stumble upon a few $1 million in lost gold, remember to split it 50-50 with me. Alright, I gotta go plan research more crazy stories. Catch you next time.